The Elgin Street Baptist Church is a good-looking red brick building that stands much as one would have imagined it looked 100 years ago. And that is the issue. Unfortunately, this good-looking building also poses an access problem for anyone with a wheelchair or limited mobility. And so, the congregation of Elgin Street Baptist are fundraising for the purchase and installation of a lift to make the church handicapped accessible. The church has members who are no longer able to attend services because of the steep steps to get into the church. The same applies to accessing events held in the lower level of the church.
I used to come 6 and 7 times a week to the church. We used to have young people's Monday night, prayer meeting Wednesday night, women's mission circle Thursday, and choir practice Friday. But now I can't come as often because I can't go up and down the stairs, but a lift would be such a big help for me.
I was married here in the church in 1966, and I've been a member ever since. Then I was in the kitchen. I worked in there until I had to start and use a walker, and then I had to give that up. And also, I was on the board of management and board of deacons, and I had to give that up when I couldn't get downstairs. The lift meant a lot to me to be able to get into the church for the services, go downstairs for the dinners and the movie nights, and whatever else I could help with.
Well, I came here in 1945, right after the war, and that's 70-some years I've been a member of this church. I'm now 90 years of age, and I find it very difficult to get on the stairs. I have to walk very slowly, as that doctor's orders, and on the inside of the church there's another set of stairs there, which would be beneficial to me, but I find it very difficult climbing them, going up and down. And I can see in the near future that I'm going to have some other means of getting in and out of the church. I have spoken to several people that are in wheelchairs that are incapable of climbing these stairs and refer back to me. They know that I belong to this church, and they say they've come they have no way of getting than an elevator. So they're attending maybe other churches, and they're not coming to church at all, which is a sad situation.
We're predominantly an elderly congregation. We have a lot of people that I would say are closer to 70 plus. So a lot of our programs that we're trying to do, and we're trying to create new activities, but if no one can get into the church, then sometimes the people that do show up are the younger ones. One of the things that the younger people in the congregation have mentioned to me is that they wanted to get connected with the older people, to just learn from them, be mentored by them. You know, there's lifelong deacons that have served in this church for years that have so much to pass on to the deacons that are currently serving, and there's people that have been walking with the Lord in Sunday school and have been leading Bible studies that have so much to pass on to those who are coming for the first time, who are younger, but because of mobility issues and them not able to get up the stairs, whether it be the spring or the winter, that communication and that ability to be able to see that happen makes it tough.
We have run a summer camp here for 4 years, and it has been very successful. We have had more than 100 children, but we have had some very negative experiences too. We've had a young boy who had a father sit in his car outside during the service because he didn't have entry into the church. He could not hear his son. We had to open the windows and the doors so that they could actually hear his son performing on stage. A lot of the children do not have the access to the facilities because they are in wheelchairs, they are on walkers, and they too want to be part of the school.
With being an older congregation, we don't have the funds. You know, most of our seniors are on a fixed income, so, you know, maybe we're being a little over the top with some of our venues, but you know what? We're looking after our seniors, and that's the important thing. We want them with us. We want them to be a part of our church families.
Later this summer, the church will have its own website at elginstreetbaptist.com, and contributors will be able to donate directly by way of the website and get a tax receipt. Any support you can offer will be much appreciated.